Hello everybody, welcome to Supplements and Vitamins. This one is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I realize there's actually a lot to cover. It's not going to be boring. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, and that way we can answer your questions. So a big question I always get is, do I need vitamins? Do I need supplements? If so, which one and why, right? So let's go ahead and let's just talk about supplements in general. So there's usually 3 reasons I would recommend my clients to take supplements and or vitamins. For not having to say that every single time, let's just call supplements, that includes vitamins. So I usually recommend 3 different reasons. One is rapid relief. So that would be someone if you have, really bad gas or bloating, or you're extremely tired, recommending a supplement that would increase your energy or reduce your digestive issues, basically getting you out of trouble. Okay. Number 2 is usually therapeutic. So these are for my clients who have been struggling with certain diseases that may be with thyroid, that perhaps might be with their gut. Perhaps you have low methylation, which is a detox pathway that's super important. I think that's going to be the next big thing in the functional medicine world, is talking about what methylation is, right? So that's a big thing. So you might need a certain higher dosage of B vitamins to get you out of this, right? So that's therapeutic again. Rapid relief, both are temporary. Then you have a third reason would be maintenance. So maintenance would be, due to genetics, or perhaps you've had an undiagnosed thyroid issue or autoimmune disorder. So you're going to need a certain vitamin for very long, if not for the rest of your life, period. So a big reason that we also need maintenance supplements is because of our food supplies. So right now, due to high crop turnover, we're not allowing the sun to give the soil time. We don't give the sun enough time to give the soil enough time to build nutrients, so then the soil can give our plants and vegetables nutrients. We're just picking them and giving them, picking them and giving them. So our food doesn't have as much magnesium or B vitamins or zinc as it did 20, 30, 40 years ago. So even though we might be eating our food very well, we may not be able to digest and absorb the vitamins because they're just not readily available in our food supply as of right now. So that's another big reason we might need that maintenance level. Another reason we might need a maintenance level is because of different prescription medications we're on that deplete things. For example, if you're on the birth control pill, that depletes at least, the list can actually go on, B6, zinc, magnesium, and stomach acid. So if you don't have those things, you're not going to be able to have a proper thyroid. You're not going to be able to break down and absorb everything you eat in your body. Yes, you need stomach acid. What else depletes stomach acid? Supplements and prescribed medications as well, and stress. So that leads me to my next thing of too many supplements. Just like medications, we don't want to use supplements to fix a band-aid, right? A big reason why we're overprescribed right now on medications is because we're trying to fix a symptom. However, we're not getting to the root cause. So with what I do with my clients, we get to the root of what's going on. And typically I do recommend supplements. And again, it'll usually fall under the 3 buckets, and you'll always know why, right? So you have rapid relief, you'll have maintenance, and then therapeutic. Therapeutic and rapid relief are both temporary. Maintenance might be for a little bit longer, but hopefully we can try to go off those as time goes on. So now we know why because of our food supply. We know why because of the world we're living in, right? Our body demands magnesium all of the time just based off of overwhelm, stress, and lack of it in our food. So magnesium is a huge vitamin and mineral, that you need in order for 300 different enzymatic reactions in your body. So if you have high blood pressure, one of the reasons could be low magnesium. If you have acid reflux, that could be magnesium. If you have headaches, if you have muscle fatigue, if you have anxiety, magnesium might be the issue. But again, we want to know all the pieces of the puzzle before we start throwing supplements at you, right? So you don't want to overdose on supplements just like medications, because that is super hard on your liver, right? Whatever you eat, whatever you put in your mouth, whatever you slather on your skin, your body has to detox that. And we want to amplify our food. No supplement, no pill can ever give you what plain old, big old salad or a nice piece of fresh fish or, raw almonds can give you, all right? So remembering that, keeping that in mind. Like, yes, I always tell my clients, I can recommend every single supplement for something you're experiencing. However, that's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is help you find out what you need for your unique life, your unique goals. So I kind of get off on tangents, as you can see. And so if you are like, okay, I don't want to go into everything. What usually do you see the most efficient? Okay. One is magnesium, like I just spoke about. So you don't want to just go out there and buy yourself some magnesium either. There's different types of magnesium. And right now the supplement company is just like every other world, right? Every other industry where the quality isn't always great. So you could actually be doing more harm than good if you're taking a supplement and the quality is poor. You're adding more toxins to the body, which causes more chaos. So instead, there's usually some general brands I recommend. For example, Pure Encapsulations, Thorn, Now, and Nordic Naturals are great for your omega-3s. So that leads me to my second one that I always recommend is omega-3. It's usually pretty hard for everybody to always get as much omega-3s they need. And omega-3s are going to help support your brain health. So if you have anxiety, depression, ADHD, omega-3. Supports your joints, supports your hormones. So if your hormones are freaking out, omega-3. It reduces inflammation, so it reduces the risk of cancer and other disease in the body. So again, it's really hard to get. I would recommend the Nordic Naturals brand because again, it can be another toxin if the quality is poor. So for those of you who are buying your vitamins at Costco, your supplements at Costco, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. It's better that you just don't buy vitamins at all, to tell you the truth. And so if you are going to invest in some, these are the ones I would recommend. Now is usually more moderately priced and it's a fantastic brand. No poor quality there. So I definitely would recommend them. And then another one is zinc. Zinc, I would say, is probably number 3 on the list. And then we could throw in some vitamin C just based off of immune support, antioxidants, aging. Vitamin C is a really great go-to. But let's go back to zinc. So zinc is really, really important for your thyroid, which is in control of your metabolism. It's in control of your energy. It's in control of your mood. It's in control of your immune system. Did I say that? Well, it is. It's in control of basically everything. It's like the controller of your body. So if you have a sluggish thyroid, you're going to have sluggish everything. So think, you get sick often, you're tired, you're depressed, you're unmotivated. Zinc, again, very important. You also need zinc for your immune system. You need zinc for your wonderful hair and your nails, and you need it for your skin. And sometimes premature graying, I don't know if that's an adjective or a verb or whatever, I just made it up. If your hair starts to go gray at an early age, that could be zinc deficiency. So we want to keep all of these things in mind. So those are usually the top 3 I would recommend if, someone were to ask me. But I really, if anything, recommend you finding out what you need for your unique body so you're not just throwing things down your throat. All right? So again, zinc, magnesium, and then omega-3. I think I touched on everything. I touched on the quality. I touched on why we need them, right? Maintenance, therapeutic, rapid relief. And I touched on it that food can supplements can't ever replace what food can provide. So diet is just really, really essential, okay? So remember that. When you look at your plate, do you want to be the kind of person that looks like a McDonald's hamburger when you're eating a McDonald's hamburger, or do you want to be the kind of person that looks like they eat salads, right? That looks like they drink a lot of water. That looks like they sleep and that they love their bodies and they take care of themselves and they take time to relax, okay? So these are really some of the keys. I know this was a bit longer. I think that's all I got for you. I feel like I could also talk about this all day, but I want to keep this short enough so you can have some takeaways, right? So the takeaways of finding out, let's eat more food. Let's eat more real whole foods. All right, the takeaways of we don't need to overdo the supplements. The takeaways of if you were to have a supplement, typically I would recommend magnesium glycinate. Really good for your muscles, really good for headaches, really good in order to reduce acid reflux, helps with sleep, lots of things. So usually magnesium glycinate, Pure Encapsulations is a great brand. And start there. See how you feel. Again, if you have any questions, If you think you're asking like, what do I need? If you ever want to work with somebody, I'm here to help. Remember that. Use me. I love this. Clearly, I can go on about this stuff forever. So everybody, if you have any questions about supplements or vitamins or whatever, brands, etc., comment below. Ask away. It's great. This is what we're here for, building community, to chit chat, figure things out, work through them. And I promise, if I don't know the answer, I know exactly where to find it. All right. So go ahead, ask those questions. No question is stupid. Every question is awesome. I love questions. So feel free to ask. And again, if you need anything from me, you know where I am. Bye, everybody.